Criticism of India's approval of a local COVID-19 vaccine without proof of its efficacy grew louder on Wednesday after news that a regulatory panel approved the shot just one day after asking the vaccine maker for more evidence. The recommendations of the Indian Drugs Regulator Subject Expert Committee released on Tuesday show that the panel asked Bharat Biotech International Limited to present more efficacy data for its COVID-19 shot before it could consider approving the treatment. After detailed deliberation, the committee recommended that the firm may perform interim efficacy analysis for further consideration of restricted emergency use approval. The SEC's recommendation in a January 1 meeting shows the very next day, the committee recommended approving Bharat Biotech's vaccine for restricted use in emergency situations in public interest as an abundant precaution. The SEC also separately recommended emergency use authorization for the Oxford University or AstraZeneca vaccine being produced by India Serum Institute. The green lighting of Bharat Biotech's Covaxin had already faced criticism from opposition lawmakers and health experts for lack of efficacy data, typically obtained from a large phase 3 human trial which the manufacturer is still conducting. News of the SEC's recommendations spurred further criticism. Was the SEC approval a command performance? This is as serious as it can get, Manish Tiwari, an opposition lawmaker, said on Twitter. Health experts questioned why the SEC abruptly recommended approval one day after asking Bharat Biotech for more analysis. The SEC appears to have been pressured overnight into reconsidering its decision and giving approval the next day. Albeit hedged in by many conditions, the All India People's Science Network, a network of science advocacy groups, said in a statement, "We are perplexed at the abrupt change in thinking of the SEC from the first two meetings to the third day on which the approval was recommended, while apparently discounting the need for efficacy data as the condition of the approval," the All India Drug Action Network, a non-profit health watchdog, said. Both Bharat Biotech and government officials have pointed to regulatory provisions that allow for quick drug approval for serious diseases even without phase 3 trial data. Neither India's drug regulator nor Bharat Biotech responded to Reuters' requests for comment on Wednesday. Regulators also granted approval to Bharat Biotech's vaccine only in clinical trial mode, unusually cryptic language that left some experts baffled. "They have introduced terminologies that are confusing," said Giridhar Babu, a professor of epidemiology at the Public Health Foundation of India. "The phrase in clinical trial mode is not generally a term you will see in approvals. Any confusion around vaccines could harm immunization programs by causing distress," Babu said. "It takes decades of work to build confidence in vaccines." News Desk Kaumudy, English.